AMC, what's going on? We had this explosive rally higher. It happened in after hours on news, and that's all it was. It was just a news event. Attention drives the price in stocks a lot, often, frequently. We still at an SPY today as well. We're gonna go through this chart really quickly on AMC, and then we'll go GameStop, SPY, and everything else. What I've labeled here is a big impulse wave A in AMC, not a wave 1, but a wave A, and this is because I believe that we're trapped in ABC corrective cycles probably forever here, and we'll just see a cyclical bullish explosion followed by a bearish period and a lot of hype in between. I think this is perhaps part of a strategy to make money on the stocks and retail traders in general, which retail trading is becoming more and more popular, and I'm not sure if retail traders are welcome in the stock market. Whatever. So big impulse A, and then this massive retracement coming down. I'm going to call this wave B, and it happens in 3 waves, and so I have those smaller subwaves labeled A, B, and C. A lot of significant support resistance at around that $5 level. We're waiting to see a breakout, and perhaps we get wave C, which has a target of 846, and on the higher side, 1065. And if we get that extension, we'll be confronting this downtrend. We'll have another massive 3-wave form in the meme stocks. Surprise, surprise. That's generally what happens. But we're not there yet. There's a lot of levels of support and resistance that gotta go first. 682, 823, and then 970. Okay? These are my big levels. I'm watching those levels. If price starts to just explode, I'm going to expect the price to cross through these areas rather quickly with maybe only one small consolidation between each level. The RSI reached oversold on the 15-minute time frame on earlier today, which is fantastic. That typically signals the end of a corrective wave. Here we have motive wave A, oversold. Motive wave C, oversold. Good. However, volume here is diminishing significantly. The volume will drive the price of AMC. If AMC can get another news event, then maybe we get the volume that we need to see wave C push out up and higher. Otherwise, there isn't really a rule or honestly a target for wave C. That 846 is based on the assumption that wave C will equal the same height as wave A, which is a tendency, not a rule. So AMC is really up in the air, doing weird stuff all the time. And of course, that includes APE. That's a weird chart. Yeah, that's a weird chart. I'm expecting some more downside. We've come below the bearish reversal level at 177, closing below there today. I'm expecting APE to continue to drop. Moving on to GameStop. Here, I left a note on the charts, and I just said, you know what? Sideways trading intensifies, because that's what I see, is just more sideways grind. We've got this triangle through here, which I've changed my count to show a 335, in which the 5 waves is not necessarily coming all the way back there, but actually coming through here. What this does is this creates a complex or a combination corrective pattern where impulse through here may be corrected, and we're looking for another push higher. If we get above 2551, that's the most important level, I think, is that 2551 level. Then we can start to say hello to 3128 perhaps, and we'll be cautious here. I don't want to forecast a bullish breakout, but I did have to flip when I saw the 2216 level rejected, and that happened on 721, I think. I left a note somewhere. Oh, I tweeted. That's what it is. I tweeted it out. I said, hey, I think I'm bullish here now. Again, still waiting for a breakout of this pattern or a push below 2216. I'm feeling like we might actually see an impulse heading higher. Let's go to SPY, where we also had a bunch of waffling around. You can see I have some motive wave counts through here. Wave 3, 4, and now we're working on 5 pushing up in this awkward channel. And today, what do we have? Well, FOMC meeting notes and Powell talking, and the market does crazy things. All that attention drives a ton of volume, and all that volume does a bunch of weird, wacky things to the price. And it's inherently corrective because, you know, we didn't really set a height or a low there. It's just weird. In fact, if you look at the daily candle, you're going to get an idea of what I'm talking about. It's just a simple little spinning top candle. It doesn't really mean anything. Volume was below the 30-period average. Implied volatility is dropping. Of course, we're moving through a corrective trend probably. Really, we just haven't seen the price break out above this 456-ish level. We're seeing the RSI forming bearish divergences. When those break, we're expecting a little more upside, but here we might be starting to see the formation of a top in SPY, and I'm very serious about that. Now at lightning speed, QQQ coming up, bouncing, finding some support. We aren't really bullish or bearish here. This is awkward. It's an awkward place to be in. Maybe we get some more sideways grind and we get some sort of consolidation pattern through here first. Let's go to Tesla. I've been following Tesla, trying to forecast the potential correction that we're going to have. I guess we'd be in a triangle of some sort. We aren't. It looks more like a bear flag to me, so I've extended my A, B, and C waves, and the minuet degree blue shown here shows that we could very well start a new motive wave heading lower. If this trend line, this lower trend line breaks, look for that, but really we get that continuation at 2060, I think. And the reason why 2060 and not down here at B at 2055 is because the end of the motive wave is actually back here, and this B is setting a new low, yes, but it's not the initial impulse. It's part of the corrective pattern. Moving on from Tesla, let's go to Carvana, CVNA. On 719, I said correction soon. Sure enough, we peaked and at the minute degree, saying wave 5, and now we've seen 3 or C. If it's wave C, then we're looking for a longer term correction. We haven't really made a move in either direction since then. We're bouncing off of bearish reversal at 43.01. If we get below there, then we're targeting 29.38. We're still not there yet. Let's go to FNGR. Corrected wave. This is a thumbnail I made. This is how I make my thumbnails now. Going into the default, and I think I want to be on the 15-minute chart even, and I want to zoom in even more. I had a great time doing some analysis here, and I haven't done any updates. Looks like I was looking for 4 and 5. We found wave 5, came down to the uptrending support and bounced, and now we're in a corrective pattern through here. Absolutely. Looks like this is a motive wave. This is probably impulse A of the motive wave through here. It looks kind of channely, doesn't it? And we may even characterize it as some sort of broadening pattern, but what's most important is that this sideways grind is probably B. We probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. We're looking for a wave B to push up higher. I think the 507 level is still bullish continuation. That was a reference for the back for a different chart pattern, but we could be easily looking at 579, or perhaps I look at this again and maybe it's 614, but we need above this peak here towards 525. Moving on from FNGR, let's go ahead and have a look at what's next. Maybe IWM. Just get an idea that we're grinding sideways here. And I think I did some updated analysis on the live stream today where I suppose that we could be topping out through here. That 100% target at 194 gave us some support. We could be going for a double top through here. If we push higher in the price, we'll probably form a bearish divergence in the RSI, probably signaling a correction's due. After all, we have almost reached overbought, and if we do reach overbought, that will signal the top of a corrective wave, which I think wave B is. There we go, IWM. Now, what I'm really excited about is PLBY. PLBY today was up 10%, almost 11%, and that was at close. That is a big bullish push higher, and we closed above the bullish continuation at 196. What this does is it establishes a breakout from this triangle, which I believe is actually a reversal pattern because we have alternating 3 and 5 waves through there. What that does is it signals to me that the downtrend, which extended multiple times, is coming to an end. And as the ends of those waves, primarily waves 4 and 5, with their reactionary trends, A, B, and C, they build a constricting price pattern like this, where we get converging trend lines. And it's not your typical horizontal triangle that signals continuation, where between opposing trend line touches, we have waves of 3. Here instead, we have alternating 5 and 3, which gives us a bullish, or in this case motive, which is bullish idea or theory. This is a big green bar, and that's a significant close. It really is. We don't have earnings. There was no news. Volume was strong on the day, so I'm very excited, waiting for this to break out even higher. Let's look at the PLBY chart on the 15-minute time frame. You can see that we have alternating A, B, and C and 5 waves through here. It's pretty confusing. It is. I think there's a complex 3 through 5 through here, like in GameStop as well. And there was this big price extreme for just a minute at like 1 in the morning. We had this random 711 volume candle just pull the price down, and then price bounced right back up and is now flying higher. It was basically an uptrend test, which now has been completely confirmed as a motive wave, and we're heading much, much higher, I think. And I conceptualized what that rally may or may not look like in the future. This isn't like, I'm saying this isn't going to happen between today and tomorrow, but just to conceptualize that we may be in some very bullish motive wave extensions where we're going to watch the price fractal Price is going to expand, and that's what I'm getting from the daily candle. Because it is so tall, it is such a wide range, this could easily be signaling that price is getting ready to really move. And there's a few reasons why I think this is going to happen, and most of that's going to be related to what Playboy is doing in terms of the company, of the structure of the company, and their business model. They're going to capital light. They're going to have sales that were made from the previous quarter reported into this quarter's results, and then when they start selling products, which I think they did last quarter, that should be reported this quarter as well. So next month when we get earnings reports, I think it's next month, we're going to get all sorts of revenue information. That's new revenue. Meanwhile, they've been trying to cut costs, looking for strategic options with Lovers and Honey Burdette. So again, that's coming up soon, and we're watching this powerful breakout occur. I'm really quite excited about it. This video's getting too long now. Happy trading.